What's up guys, Random Razor here with another iPhone 5 video for you guys today. And today, I bring you guys a quick in-depth review of the GraftConcepts Leverage iPhone 5 case. This case was sent for review by the company GraftConcepts, so of course I'd like to take this opportunity to thank them for shooting me one of the amazing products for review. And of course, without further ado, let's slice this thing open, see what we get, slap it on the iPhone, and give you guys my full in-depth review. To open the packaging up, it's pretty simple. Just grab the bottom part here and pull the case out. So the first thing we're introduced to, of course, is the bumper case itself, as well as the back piece here and instruction manual. And as you guys can already tell, this case can work as a bumper style case or a full-on full-size case. Taking a closer look at the Leverage case, you guys can already tell it's called a Leverage case for one big reason, and that uses this metal clasp or lever here to secure the case in place when you install it on the iPhone. I've reviewed many different iPhone 5 cases, from slider type cases, snap-on style cases, and even cases that screw on to the iPhone. However, this is definitely one of the most unique ways to install a case on an iPhone, but very clever as well. So to install the case on the iPhone 5 is very simple. Just grab the bumper case here. Make sure your clasp is released from the rest of the frame. Grab your iPhone 5. I usually just start by placing the phone on the bottom part here. Make sure everything's lined up. Pull the lever upwards. There's a second part here that clasps to the top part of the case here. Pull the lever part down, and on the bottom here you just push it against the side. You should hear a little clicking sound. And to remove the clasp, you guys can kind of see here there's a little notch here to stick your fingernail in. You just pull this off, and the lever just pops up like so, and you can remove the case. So let's take a little quick overview of the case itself and what it has to offer. Taking a look at the top of the case here, the case does lip all the way around the bezel of the iPhone. In addition, the case does lip on top of the iPhone just a little bit, so it does give you a bit of a lay on the table design. On the left side of the case here, you do have a small cutout for the vibrate and ringer switch, as well as the volume button covers in a metallic shiny chrome finish with the plus and minus denoted on the cover itself, and of course you still get a nice tactile feedback when you press on them. On the top of the case here, we have the chrome lever clasp here with the Graft logo on the side here engraved in the metal casing, as well as a metal power button as well. Just like the volume keys, you get a nice tactile feedback when you press on them. And finally, on the bottom of the case here, we have three individual cutouts for the lightning port, speakerphone, and microphone, as well as your 3.5mm headphone jack. On the back of the iPhone here, the case in the bumper style configuration does obviously expose the entire back of the iPhone. However, that can be fixed with a bit of protection offered by a back screen shield, or you can use that full case design that the Backplate has to offer coupled with this case to give you full case protection. So here's what the case looks like with the Backplate on, and as you guys can see here, has that same satin black matte finish that the rest of the bumper has, and also gives it that nice full-size case look, in addition to the added protection that it has to offer with a hard plastic back piece to protect the back of the iPhone. GraftConcepts was also kind enough to include this card holder backplate, which you can use to store up to three different types of cards, whether it's credit cards, student cards, or anything of the like. Here's what it looks like on the case itself with the iPhone 5 in it, and as you guys see, overall it doesn't actually look that bad. The satin black finish on the backplate itself matches the bumper just like the original backplate, and of course you can store up to 3 cards with this backplate on. In addition, for those of you wondering if this actually has any functional purposes in life, or does it make the iPhone look that bad, overall I think it looks really nice with the case itself because it has the same finish, but also in terms of real life example, at least for my lifestyle, I go to university, we have student cards obviously, and those student cards also act as bus passes. Now for me, I think it's a lot more easier to pull this out of an iPhone case rather than taking my wallet out, pulling the card out, showing the bus driver my student pass, and of course putting it back and all that stuff. And chances are, since I'm waiting on a bus stop, I'm probably holding my phone in my hand, so this is a lot more convenient and easy to use. Out of the 3 configurations I showed you guys with this case, the bumper style configuration is definitely my favorite, mainly because it shows off the back of the iPhone. Although there's no protection on the back, I did install a back skin as well as 2 glossy skins for the top and bottom here, so I do have one kind of 100% scratch proof protection. Although having the backplate on does add more protection as it's a hard plastic, thus it will take impacts against the ground a lot more for those of you who are concerned about dropping your phone. Retailing at $49.95, it's not the most cheapest case around for this caliber of case, but nonetheless for the unique style, the technology that's built in this case, and the protection and different configurations that it has to offer, I think it's worth every penny for those of you who are a fan of this particular case. The Leverage case does come in 2 different colors. We obviously have the black one here, but also does come in a white model for those of you who have the white iPhone 5. You also have the option of choosing 2 different finishes for the metal lever here. This particular one is the chrome finish, but for those who want something a little bit more subtle, you can also get a satin silver finish as well. Overall guys, the first impressions on the GraftConcepts Leverage i5 case for the iPhone 5 is very positive. It's a very unique case that not only offers protection but also a bit of styling and something a little bit different than every other case on the market in terms of even how you put it on, but also the aesthetic look. It definitely makes it to one of my top favorite iPhone 5 cases in terms of design and the amount of protection that it has to offer. Overall guys, if you're looking for a unique stylish iPhone 5 case that offers protection, a bit of configuration and customization, you definitely can't go wrong with the GraftConcepts Leverage i5 case. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's my little quick in-depth review of the GraftConcepts Leverage i5 case for the iPhone 5. If you guys have any questions or comments about this particular case, ask me down in the comment section there down below, hit that like button as it always helps me out, and I'll see you all next video. Peace!